Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be focusing on lower back pain. The sequence is really nice. It's a short one, so it's something you can do in the morning. You can do it at work, during a break, or during lunch. Or maybe wait until you get home after dinner or right before bed. There are a few poses within this sequence that you can actually do in bed, so just look out for that and maybe incorporate that into your night routine. So first we're going to start out in child's pose, our resting pose. Notice here that I'm not rushing anything. I'm really trying to find my breath, breathing in through the nose, filling the chest, filling the belly, breathing out through the nose, eliciting the parasympathetic nervous system, finding calm, centering myself, finding this present moment, really grounding myself within this pose, enjoying the pose. I really am, making sure I'm setting my intention for my practice, loosening up any tension within the body, and making sure that this short but sweet sequence is beneficial and I'm not carrying any tension. So first thing we're going to do is to warm up the spine. Notice I walk both hands over towards the right hand side. For me, I rest my belly onto my thighs. If you don't want to go that deep, you don't have to. Listen to the body, listen to the spine. We're opening up the left side body here, so really breathe in deep in through the nose, opening up those muscles along the rib cage. It feels so good. Making sure we're taking at least 5 breaths here, enjoying the pose, staying in the moment. Keep breathing, yogis. And then we walk our hands towards the center so that we can do the other side. In yoga, we joke about keeping everything balanced and not being lopsided yogis. So during the sequence, make sure anything you do to the right, you do to the left, and that you're not a lopsided yogi. So keep breathing here, making sure you're opening up the right side body, taking those breaths, continuing to keep that calm within the body as you stretch. Now we're going to find tabletop briefly so we can get into Sphinx Pose. Those arms will be parallel to each other, elbows aligned with the shoulders, nice long spine, keeping engagement, feet maybe as wide as the mat or maybe shifted and bringing them a little closer together. Here I brought my chin towards my chest, adding an additional stretch. If that doesn't feel good, then you don't have to do it, as we enjoy and find a stretch and opening here in the spine in Sphinx Pose. I'm transitioning now, bringing my forehead to my forearms. This is a nice transition to keep into your practice if you like, just to relax and rest. That pressure on the forehead feels really, really good. Keep breathing here, yogis. And we're about to transition ourselves into tabletop. Find alignment in your wrists aligned with the shoulders, knees aligned with the hips, making sure that you are in the perfect spot to transition to cat-cow. Dip the belly, bring that belly towards the ceiling. You can be as dramatic or as subtle as you need to be within the pose here, yogis. Nice. Keep it going. Noticing that here I've done both options for you, being a little dramatic then subtle. Whatever works for you, listen to the body, and that is the most important thing. So keep breathing, keep moving, opening up that spine. We're going to transition into needle and thread, taking that left hand first, threading it through that right arm, bringing that left ear towards the mat. Notice here that I walk those hands up, and eventually I'll even bring the arm around, creating a bind. You don't necessarily have to do this, listen to the body, but these are options in needle and thread. Enjoying the twist within this pose. It's really nice for the spine. And we're about to find ourselves on the other side. Why? Because we don't want to be lopsided yogis, yes? So transition that right arm through, bring that right ear towards the mat. Left hand is where it is, you can see it, before walking that hand up nice and slow into a variation, or maybe you keep that hand right next to you. Maybe finding a bind here as well, opening up, enjoying the twist within the spine, yogis. We're about to release the pose here, finding tabletop. One cat-cow to reset the spine, yes. And then we're going to transition ourselves into downward dog. When you're ready, pressing into those hands. Heels may or may not touch the mat once you finish walking your dog out, maybe waking up a little bit more in that back body and those calves. Please be mindful of not creating tension in the shoulders. Notice where those ears are. Are they really, really close to the shoulders? Release those shoulders a little bit because we want to, again, continue to be relaxed in every pose. Once you're ready, we're going to walk those feet up towards the front of the mat and finding ourselves in a halfway lift and then beginning to fold here. Notice how my legs are not locked. There is a gentle bend in my knees as I rock and sway, allowing my head to be heavy, feeling a lengthening in my spine. I want you to take notice of that, making sure that you're mindful of the hamstrings as you're in this pose as well. So use the weight of the head to your benefit here by allowing it to help you to lengthen in the spine as you halfway lift, as you forward fold with those nice gentle bent knees. Yes, yogis. Walk those legs back, find downward dog. Don't create tension as you lower down so that we can transition, swinging those legs around, yes, so that we can come onto our back. Lower yourself nice and slow, making sure that you gently bring yourself down to the mat. Bring both knees towards your chest. Begin to rock from left to right. This is the best massage you could give yourself, and it's free, right? You don't even have to pay for it. So rock from left to right, noticing how it starts to massage the lower back. So this feels really good. This is one of those poses that you can do in bed too, yes. Now we transition, bringing those knees out towards the right so we can find another supine twist here. So another twist pose. You can bring your gaze towards the left, towards the right, or up towards the ceiling. Again, listening to the body and what feels right for that neck at that present moment. Keep breathing in and out through the nose, enjoying the pose, nice and slow. This one you can do in bed as well. We're going to transition to the other side. Use that core and then bring those knees out towards the left-hand side. Gaze maybe towards the right as you twist here. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Enjoy the pose. We're about to transition, bringing those knees back up towards the chest, maybe forehead to the knees one last time. Before we extend those legs for Shavasana, you can stay here as long as you need to. I hope you enjoyed this video. Namaste Yogis. Like, subscribe, share. And until we meet again on the mat, Yogis, I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, whatever it may be. I hope with every breath you find love, peace, and joy, and most importantly, ease. Namaste.